All right, good morning, everyone. Sorry about the lockdown that we had. We did not talk about that yesterday. So it kind of took a lot of our class time, which means we have to get to work right away. First, we're going to start with reminders. We do have a class field trip tomorrow, so just please remember that you have your forms and money that you have to have turned in tomorrow. And I know there are a lot of drill in the reminders, but we don't have to worry about that right now. So what we're doing today is the most lucrative crops in the United States, and what lucrative means is producing a great deal of profit. So profit, what the state makes out of the crop. So first, we're going to do what you guys think our state, Michigan, makes the most. What makes the most profit out of. So, do I have anyone that wants to come up here to write on the board? Rosie? Okay, here we go. Okay, so they're all just going to shout out to you, and you just write down what you hear, okay? You ready?
Are you going to set the timer?
Yeah. I'm going to set up a minute, but we're only going to do 30 seconds. You ready?
Yeah.
And go.
Corn, wheat, soybeans, oranges, chickens,
Strawberries.
chickens, apples, blueberries, peanuts,
Chicken.
kiwi, raspberries.
And stop.
She actually.
Okay. So, who really thinks we produce a lot of corn? Who really thinks we produce corn as the most profit? What about wheat? Okay. What about soybeans? And oranges? Not really. Yeah. So we're just gonna erase that for right now. What about apples? Blueberries? Peanuts? Chickens? Alrighty. So we're gonna erase these, and then we'll keep chickens, soybeans, and wheat for later. And then we're gonna go back to that, and we'll talk about the answer. But first, what I need you to do is you will see that I have 3 fruits or vegetables, grains, types of food on your table. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna give you guys about 2 minutes, and you're gonna guess what those crops come from, what they make the most profit is for each state. You guys will have the east side of the United States, and you guys will have the west side of the United States. Okay? So,
Yes, teach.
2 minutes on the clock. You ready? Go.
So,
Yeah. I think you too.
And you can ask any question you need.
Yes, ma'am.
Give me Ohio. Yeah.
Where do you think apples
No.
profit?
I'm thinking California. More south. I'm thinking either Mississippi or Tennessee. Louisiana?
Texas.
Texas?
No, I think.
That's on the west side.
Washington.
How about Louisiana?
Hawaii.
Oh my, no. It's actually over here.
Soybeans.
Let's see. Cordia?
In Colorado.
Cordia? Florida? Yeah. No, let's go for Kentucky.
Georgia.
I ain't lying.
Georgia?
What do you think
I guess we're going for Georgia.
lettuce would be?
That's okay. I like Mexico or Arizona.
I'm thinking Arizona.
Yeah, come on. No.
Oh, we're done before?
Okay.
We're done.
Okay, I see that. Alright. So, we're just gonna stop it. Okay, so now we're gonna go over them. And you're gonna tell me your guesses, what you really think. We're and see if you're right or wrong, okay? Alright. Who had apples?
Waited.
Now, what did you get?
Washington.
I'm thinking Oregon.
Really?
Well, actually, Tyson is right. Washington has created about $2.5 billion in profit off of apples. Now, why is Washington produce the most profit of apples? That's because apples need full sun and well-drained soil, but with moisture and with moisture in the soil. So color your state Washington. Yes.
What color do I color Washington?
Well, what's an apple? Is it a fruit, vegetable, nut, grain?
A fruit.
There you go. So color it. What you need to.
The whole thing?
Yes.
I don't even.
Alrighty. Now, who had blueberries? Okay. What did you guess?
New York.
New York. Okay. Why do you think New York had the most profit there?
They seem like a state that would sell blueberries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So blueberries actually produce the most nuts in New Jersey. They sell about $81 million worth of profit, and that's because blueberries grow best in partial sun, and how north New Jersey is, that is why, with also well-drained soil. Who had? Sorry guys, 1 second. Who had rice? Us. Who had rice? Yeah. Okay, what did you think?
Ohio.
Ohio, what? Ohio.
The soil.
The soil, okay. So we're talking about rice that just grows in the U.S. I know China's rice is a little different, but we don't have to go that much into that. But this rice actually grows in Arkansas in the United States, and they make about $1.4 million worth of profit. They don't need to stay in water. They grow just out of a bush. They need clay soil, and so our Arizona's heat, humidness, that's what they get out of it. Who had peanuts? What do you think?
Georgia.
Georgia? Yeah. Well, actually, that is right. That is right. That is right. Georgia creates profits about $960 million worth of peanuts. That's just because they need the sandy-like soils and the humid weather, and down there in south, that's where Georgia gets. Alrighty, who had lettuce?
Us.
What did you guess?
What did you get?
Arizona. Why Arizona?
I don't know, I feel like lettuce grows in hot weather.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, actually, Arizona is correct. They make about $424 million worth for their profit, and that's because they always need full-time sun. And Arizona's hot, and they always get a lot of humid full-time sun. They also just got well-drained soil, so they don't need a lot of water, so that makes it good. And last but not least, who had soybeans? And what did you guess?
Wyoming.
Why Wyoming?
Because
You explain this one, I've already explained the other one.
More land for the soybeans. That's actually a good answer. And it's correct.
yeah,
They make about $37 million in profit off of these. They're not the highest. They're not the highest producing, but they have the highest profit. So they need medium climate, and there in Wyoming you have medium-sized summers, medium-sized winters. Now with that, I noticed we only have 2 minutes and 3 seconds left, which it's gonna happen because we had our lockdown today. So we're gonna talk about Michigan. You guys guessed corn, wheat, soybean, and chickens. So what do you guys think it is? And why? Corn. Why?
Corn, because everywhere I look, it's all around.
Okay, because corn is everywhere down here. here. There's a lot of corn
Well, and wheat too.
and wheat, right? All right. So let's have a drum roll to see what it actually is. Drum roll, please. It's wheat. Michigan makes about $322 million worth of wheat. Now, I know some of you probably think that that's odd and quite possible, but it is. And wheat is very well good in Michigan because of weather, heat, seasons, things like that. All right, you guys can start cleaning up. That wraps up today's session. We will pick up more on the state tomorrow. Please do not forget field trip money and slips that's due. Field trip Friday, that's due Thursday. Thank you.